siya. Hindi naman nakarating kung lahat ng sinalit. Galang symbol na kay Reynaldo, wala lang muna 77 sa mga ticket niya. Number 5. Hindi ba sa inyo?
Your name, sorry? Jerry Danzel? I think he's messing for it. Yeah.
How are you, gentlemen? Good evening, sir. How are you? Very good, gentlemen. Good evening. I hope you okay, good. Sa bumili. Ay, dyan. Oo, kasi kung saan mo kinuha yung ticket, ibalik ko na itong ibalik ko na daw? Okay na tayo.
Apat makukunin pa sila.
Okay. Hawakan mo. Alam ko. Turo pa eh. Hawakan murang-mura. Marlin, kay Marlin yung ticket nyo. Kay Marlin. Wala siya ng ticket. Kailan mga matikin ba sila? Ilan ba sila?
You need to get yourself ready. Again, Sir Brian, is Brian here? Sir Brian?
Edmour will give this one.
Ambassador Emmanuel. Flag bearers will organize themselves outside the hall so they can introduce them back in.
Program. Bayad ba sila? Hindi pa. Bakit ka ba bayad? Wala ka. Dapat nakalagay
Where they are. There. Sila nitindaan dito na. Sila nitindaan kasi nila.
Good evening. Bonsoir. Mesdames et messieurs. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. My name is Freddy Espinosa, and thank you once again to the Knights of Rizal, Eastern Canada, for this opportunity to be our MC for tonight's induction ceremonies, induction ball, and dinner and dance. We begin our celebrations this evening with our processional march, accompanied by the Rizal hymn, marching song, with the entrance of our colors. Our flag bearers, ladies and gentlemen, the Philippine flag, Sir Francisco Bernabe. Canadian flag, Sir Stefan Morin. Our Quebec flag, Sir James Mency. The right color, Corps Guard, Sir Emmanuel Sea. The left color, Corps Guard, Sir Jolan Bueno. I'd like to call on the Regional Council, followed by the area and deputy commanders, followed by chapter and deputy commanders. Our kababaihang Rizalista and ladies of the Knights of Rizal, and our guests, Knights of Rizal guests from out of town, I believe from Toronto. Area and deputy commanders, followed by chapter and deputy commanders. Kababaihang Rizalista and ladies of the Knights of Rizal and our guests from out of town. Please come in. Looks like we're going to run out of room in the floor here. They're entering to the Rizalian marching song. We also have the kababaihang Rizalista, the ladies Knights of Rizal, and the rest of the Knights of Rizal and our guests from out of town. Can you guys, ladies and knights, please come in? Yeah, we'll need to do a second line there. All right. Let me know when everybody's in. I guess you guys have to no more social distancing here, huh? Yeah, maybe we could go through the aisles, down the aisles, because it's... Alright, is everybody in? Who else is standing at the door? Please, everybody else, all the knights at the end, please come on in. And we can proceed with our program. At this point, before we proceed, I'd like to call on Sir Ramon Posadas, KGOR Lifetime Member, Area 2, Area Commander, for the invocation.
We thank you for the wealth of wisdom you have left for us to cherish and propagate. Grant us the courage and the strength to live up to its ideals and persevere when the road is dark and thorny and seemingly endless. Let us follow that life is not a risk for wealth and power, but a career for noble living. That unto us, but unto you, O God, we have glory and praise now and forever. Amen.
So that was the Rizalian prayer, which was led by Sir Ramon Posadas, KGOR Lifetime Member, Area 2, Area Commander. And now for the singing of the national anthems, let's call on Sir Julius Abad, KCR Lifetime Member, Area 2, Area Deputy Commander. Sir Julius Abad.
Esta
Sir Edmour Valdez, KGOR Lifetime Member, Region Auditor. Sir Edmour Valdez.
Our home and native land, through painted land, and all thy sons command. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard all day.
And now for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Let's call on Sir Angelito, KCR Lifetime Member, West Island Chapter Commander. Sir Angelito.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the Philippines and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty, justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you. And now for the Rizalian Oath. Let's call on Sir Jerry Dansdale, KGOR Lifetime Member, Area 1 Area Commander. Sir Jerry.
Fellow brother knights, raise your right hand and follow after me. In fraternal union with my brother knights, I pledge lifetime devotion to the ideals of the Order of the Knights of Rizal and to the teachings of the national hero who gave his life that the tenets of justice, freedom, chivalry, human dignity, and love of country, which I make my own. I will not perish from the hearts of men. So help me God. None of this Montreal, not everything in me will die. Hindi lahat sa akin ay mamamatay. Thank you.
Before we get to the welcome address, we have the Knights of Rizal hymn group singing by the Knights of Rizal. Everybody ready?
Knights of Rizal, please stand to love and cherish flocks of gallantry. In light and humanity, all evolving needs for the family and country. Reformers serve for world success. The seal of unity and integrity. Progressive community. All over the world, and for love of God and for all. War for peace and
Beautiful. We invite you now to please take your seats. As I call on Sir Dario L. Boco, KGOR Lifetime Member, Eastern Canada Region Commander, for our welcome address. Sir Dario L. Boco. Let's give him a hand, Sir Dario.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Bonsoir. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. It is really inspiring to see you all tonight. On behalf of the Eastern Canada Region Council, allow me to convey my warmest regards or my warmest welcome and greetings to all of you who are here tonight for the inauguration and induction ceremony of the newly organized Order of the Knights of Rizal for Eastern Canada Region. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like also to take this opportunity to say thanks to our guest speaker, His Excellency Ambassador Rodolfo Robles, and his lovely wife, Madam Nora, our inducting officer, Sir Lapu-Lapu Kana, and his very sportive wife, Lady Ligaya. Also to Sir Jimmy Marasigan, past regional commander and past overseas representative, and his wife, Lady Bing. And also a special thanks to Sir Joe Damasco, as regional commander, for his venerable role in creating the Eastern Canada region, and his wife, Lady LB. We are also very grateful. We have the member of National Assembly, or Saint Henry and Saint Anne, Honorable Dominic England, and member of National Assembly for the Archivist, Sir Honorable David Birnbaum. Also our young and energetic councillors, Sir Sunny Moros for Isnodong District, and the first ever Filipina councillor in the City of Montreal, representing the Darlington District, Councillor Stephanie Valenzuela, and the former councillor of Isnodong District, I would say the most well-known councillor in our borough, and a friend of Filipino community, Sir Marvin Rodran, and his lovely wife, Lady Jackie. Also, his son is also with us. And also, I would personally say thank to the Central Region Council and their leaders headed by Sir Romy Sinahon, the Regional Commander, and the Deputy Regional Commander, Sir Ber Amanti. The Knights of Rizal in Montreal took almost 5 years to achieve our desires, to be given the opportunity to establish our own independent organization, to be named Eastern Canada Region. And finally, the dream was realized, and tonight we're gathered for the inauguration, highlighted with the inductions of Eastern Canada Region Council and Officer. I hope the significant gatherings will strengthen the bonds of our brotherhood and will forge closer ties and unity among members. In this connection, please allow me to mention this popular quotation: "United we stand, divided we fall." We should remember that this occasion is also a way of showing our unity, camaraderie, and loyalty to our beloved organization, the Knights of Rizal. Every member of the Knights of Rizal is given a high degree of responsibility of propagating our national heroes' ideals and teachings. Let us inculcate in our minds and in our hearts the teachings of Dr. Jose Rizal, to propagate them among all classes of people around the world, particularly on the love of country and our family. Let us live the Rizalian spirit and keep the flame of the tenets of heroism alive. My sincere thanks and welcome all officers and members of various associations in our board. My profound gratitude to all volunteers and sponsors for the contributions and support to the memorable event. My special thanks to all my friends, my family, especially my wife, Lady Claire, who is always there for me. She served as my strength, my inspiration in all my endeavors. May God bless us all. I wish you all a very enjoyable evening. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Marami pong salamat.
Give him a big hand. Sir Dario L. Boco, KGOR lifetime member, Eastern Canada Region Commander. Sir Dario Boco, come on up again, KGOR Regional Commander. Sir Felix de Luna, KGOR lifetime member, Deputy Regional Commander. Sir James de la Paz, KGOR lifetime member, Region Chancellor. Sir Reynaldo Balansi, KGOR lifetime member, Region Pursuivant. Sir Angelito Manuel, KCR LM, lifetime member, Region Exchequer. Sir Edmour Valdez, KGOR, lifetime member, Region Auditor. Sir Alberto Abiera, KGOR lifetime member, Region Archivist. Sir Cipriano Galang, KCR Lifetime Member, Deputy Region Exchequer. Sir William Pasion, KCR Lifetime Member, Deputy Region Pursuivant. Also, Sir Jerry Danzo, KGOR Lifetime Member, Area 1 Area Commander. Sir Dante Tabao, KCR Lifetime Member, Area 1 Deputy Area Commander. Sir Ramon Rosadas, KGOR Lifetime Member, Area 2 Area Commander. And Sir Julius Abad, KCR Lifetime Member, Area 2 Deputy Area Commander. May I call on Sir Ray Balansi, KGOR Lifetime Member, Region Pursuivant, to introduce our inducting officer.
Hello, good evening to everyone. Please allow me to read the brief biodata of our inducting officer, Sir Lapu-Lapu Picana, KCR. Born on June 27, 1942 in Toboran, Cebu. Earned his education in Cebu. Graduated from the Cebu School of Arts and Trades, now the Cebu Technological University, with Bachelor of Science in Industrial Arts. Earned full free scholarship as editor-in-chief of the school organ. He was involved with the college editors guild in the Visayas. He was chosen as one of the delegates to the first Rizal Youth Leadership Training Institute held in the Dapitan in May 1963. After school, he worked for Johnson & Johnson as sales rep and rose to become the division manager for Visayas and Mindanao. Married to Maria Ligaya de Trondo, also a graduate of the Rizal Youth Leadership Training Institute held in Silang, Cavite. With their 3 children, they immigrated here in Canada in 1977, settled in Toronto. He joined the financial services industry, first as agent with Sun Life, and later with partners established the agency which is still operating until now. He is one of the pioneers in the Knights of Rizal movement in Canada when he joined operating. When he joined in 1990 as the charter commander of Mississauga chapter and had helped in the expansion of the organization in the country. He chaired the first Canada Area Assembly, organized the first Commanders Ball, and has served for 5 years as Canada Region Commander. He had participated in several international assemblies and as the designated coordinator of the Canadian delegates. In several Knights of Rizal annual functions, he had been a regular speaker. He had served as the chairman of Conflict Resolution Committee to help address the occasional conflicts. Pacific Rizal's code, the line is not dedicated to a great ideal, is like a stone used in the street, never to become a part of edifice. Thank you. Now I call now Sir Lapu-Lapu Picana, please come forward.
I have to face this very distinguished gentleman, and it is my honor to induct the first officers of the first Eastern Canada region of the Knights of Rizal in Canada. The very first. So, please repeat after me. Raise your right hand. I state your names. Have you been appointed as Your position. Of the Knights of Rizal of the Eastern Canada region. Do solemnly swear that I will faithfully and impartially perform the duties to which I am appointed. Preserve relations, and defend the Constitution and bylaws. Adhere to its rules and regulations. The service and that I impose this obligation upon myself without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Once again, big hands for Sir Lapu-Lapu Kanya. Congratulations to our inductees. A few more opportunities for a photo op. And may we request our inductees for their photo op to perform the Rizal sign. Young man of the Rizal sign, please take it off. That's when the pictures are taken. There is a salute to our inductees. Yeah, please, you wanna all the knights, please, to come in front of our inductees, so you can salute them with the Rizal sign. In front of them.
Okay, remain now, we please, all Knights of Rizal, form a circle in front of the stage. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. All Knights of Rizal, please come forward and make a circle here, and they're gonna tell you something to. All Knights of Rizal, please. Yeah. All Knights of Rizal, if you're listening there, please come forward. Di, yan na, sige. Please, come forward, please. fit in the okay. When I say non omnis moria, please make your fraternal sign, yung fraternal salute natin. Okay? Everybody is here. When I say non omnis moria, everybody will have to make their sign. Okay? Ready? Non omnis moria. Not everything in me will die. Hindi lahat sa akin ay mamamatay. Thank you, Brother Knight.
Thank you, Knights. Congratulations once again to our inductees at Eastern Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, to introduce our guest speaker for this evening, please welcome Sir James de la Paz, KGOR Lifetime Member, Region Chancellor. Sir James.
First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you being here as a good audience for the Knights of Rizal, especially our dignitaries that we invited. I would like to read a brief biodata of our special guest. As I say, direct from Ottawa. I'd like to read a brief resume of our dear ambassador. His name is Ambassador Dela Robles. He's a lawyer who graduated cum laude, Bachelor of Laws from San Beda University, Philippines. After topping the 1967 bar examination, first place, he started to teach law in the same school. In 1971, immediately after his Master's of Laws degrees from Harvard Law School, Cambridge, USA, he was elected delegate to the 1971 Constitutional Convention at the age of 27, where he successfully incorporated the Ombudsman and the Miranda Doctrine in the 1972 Constitution as the principal author. In 1972, he organized his law firm, which is named Robles, Brillantes, Ricaprente, Nasura, and Aguirre Law Firm. At the age of 34, he became the dean of the Arellano Law School at Maynil, the youngest law dean in the Philippines then. Incidentally, it is reputed to be the biggest law school in the country today. In 1974, he was voted by the Philippine Judges as one of the 10 outstanding young men of the Philippines in the field of law. In 2018, he was also appointed as a member of the Consultative Committee to review the 1987 Constitution that finalized the draft for a federal constitution or federalism, where he was assigned to draft the new provisions of the judiciary, the third branch of government, including the revision of the provision of the office of the Ombudsman. In 1980, he went into business by establishing Rudmore Capital Corporation and Brentwood Realty and Development Corporation as its president and chairman of the board, which also kept him busy in 2019 when he was appointed ambassador of the Philippines to Canada. He's married to ever beautiful Miss Nora San Benaventura of Pasig, as I said this. They have 3 children, and 5 grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very honored to welcome our ambassador, the Philippine ambassador, Ambassador Rodolfo, His Excellency, Ambassador Rodolfo Robles.
Thank you, James, for that very kind introduction. Sir Dario Boco, Eastern Canada Region Commander. Sir Jerry Danzil, Area 1 Commander. Sir Ramon Posadas, Area 2 Commander. Chapter Commanders of Eastern Canada Region. Members of the Order of the Knights of Rizal and their ladies. Honorable David Durham. Mga kababayan, siguro po dapat munang pakilala ko ang aking ex-girlfriend. Ang babae nagpatibok ng aking puso 57 years ago. At hanggang ngayon po, she is still my inspiration by day and my provocation at night. My friends, I'm happy to join you and congratulate the new Regional Commander, Sir Dario Boco. Together with Area Commanders Jerry Danzil and Ramon Posadas. On this occasion of your induction tonight, I also congratulate Chapter Commanders of Eastern Canada Region and all the members of the Order of the Knights of Rizal. With the easing of public health restrictions, I welcome the opportunity to join you all this evening as we celebrate the milestone in the growth of the Order of Rizal here in Canada. I am pleased to note that the creation of another region of the Order of the Knights of Rizal is the natural outcome of the growth and expansion of the Order of the Knights of Rizal in Eastern Canada. For I am informed that there was only one chapter here in Montreal not too long ago. But that number has since increased to more than a dozen, including Gatineau chapter of the Ottawa-Gatineau National Capital Region. I commend you for your tireless efforts and support in sharing the rich cultural heritage with your communities. Dr. Jose Rizal wrote in his Mi Ultimo Adios. He said, and I quote, "The place or the manner we choose to live our lives in the service of our country does not matter. And your Order of the Knights of Rizal has chosen to do it in Eastern Canada. So let us always be mindful that the life of learning and doing is the key to empowering our younger generation to guide them along towards self-fulfillment and personal progress. more than 160 years ago, since his birth, Rizal's voice continued to reverberate throughout the generation of Filipinos that have followed in his wake. His life and work remind us of the importance of education, for truly the greatest strength of the society is in its people. I hope we will double our efforts in spreading the ideals of Dr. Jose Rizal to the new generations of Filipino Canadians, always conscious of the Rizalian doctrine that the youth is the hope of the fatherland. Moreover, Jose Rizal has shown that the possibilities of the Filipino people are limitless as long as we have the determination and perseverance to reach our goals. As the primary organization to spread the works and ideals of Dr. Jose Rizal, let me leave you with a challenge to initiate projects and programs targeted at the Filipino youth here in Montreal and elsewhere in Eastern Canada. And the Philippine Embassy and all its posts all over Canada stands together, ready to support the projects and endeavors of the Knights of Rizal here in Eastern Canada. And I share your aspiration that the second and succeeding generation of Filipino Canadians will be fully informed about the life and works of Dr. Jose Rizal, our foremost national hero. Before I close, may I recognize the presence of some friends here? Like Sonny Morose is there, yes, and Stephanie Valenzuela is there. And of course, Mark Train Bertrand and the family. My friends, I leave you with the words of Dr. Rizal, which is now your motto, in the order: non omnis moriar. Not everything in me shall die. Not everything in me shall die. And that is for all members of the Knights of Rizal. Maraming salamat po, and mabuhay tayong lahat.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Ambassador Rodolfo Robles, Embassy of the Philippines. Now we have a video message coming out from the Honorable MP, Member of Parliament for Montreal, Anthony Housefather.
Good evening, and thank you so much to Sir Dante, Sir Dario, and Sir Felix for having invited me to this incredible night. I am so proud to have been inducted into the Knights of Rizal. It's actually one of the highest honors I've had in my political career, to feel part of this incredible community and this incredible organization that does good work throughout the world, especially here in the eastern region of Canada, in honor of the legacy of Sir Jose Rizal, the founder of the modern Philippines. I am so sorry I can't be with you tonight, but I want to wish each and every one of you a wonderful evening and a hearty congratulations on being allowed to expand the order throughout Eastern Canada. I know this will continue to cement the incredible work that each and every one of you do. I want to wish each and every one of you a huge mabuhay, and thank you so much again for inviting me.
The Honorable Anthony Housefather, Member of Parliament for Montreal. I'd like to call on Sir James De La Paz once again to head our introductions of our next guest speakers.
Okay, I know you guys are hungry, so we're gonna make this really fast. Our next speaker is going to be a very good friend of our community. He's actually the M&A of Darcy McGee. And I heard some news that I know a lot of you are gonna get upset. I know he's gonna mention it tonight. So let us hear from him. I'd like to call on M&A David Birnbaum.
Bonsoir les amis, ça fait grand plaisir d'être avec mes amis de la communauté philippine. Your Excellency Ambassador Lopez, Madame la chef du Parti libéral du Québec, je vais introduire dans quelques minutes. Sir Dario Bosco will allow me to say a special hello to Sir James, Sir Jerry, and Sir Alberto, and to all of the officers of the Knights of Rizal. Those three have been particularly close to me during my mandate of 8 years. It's really an honor to be with you on this night that I know is so important. Your community is so deeply honored by its constant remembrance of one of the civil rights heroes of this planet in the 19th century and since, Sir Rizal. And we understand the significance of what you are inaugurating this evening, and it's to your great honor. Moi, si je peux, j'ai eu le plaisir d'être le député d'une circonscription où se trouve une communauté philippine formidable. For the past 8 years, I've had the honor of working very closely with so many people, and to be touched to see a community that is so deeply connected both to its homeland and so deeply connected to its place here in Quebec and in Canada. You've been an example. I know what courage you have shown through these very difficult 2 years. Your community is so present and so devoted to healthcare in our province, and it's been a very tough time. And I know that the values that have sustained you, that you pass on with such passion to your children, are those of Dr. Rizal. They're also the values of someone I am honored to call a friend, to call my boss, and I hope to call sometime very soon la prochaine Prime Ministre du Québec. I am honored to introduce to you Madame Dominique Anglade, the leader of the Quebec Liberal Party, someone who is an absolute champion for the values that Dr. Rizal championed, that each of you live your lives by. Someone who cares about inclusion, who understands that this Quebec belongs to all of us, and who, like I say, will make an absolutely superb Premier Ministre du Québec. Mesdames et Messieurs, Madame Dominique Anglade.
Bonsoir à tous. Quel plaisir de me retrouver parmi vous ce soir. Mr. Ambassador, it was great that I had the opportunity to hear the words that you had to share with us tonight. J'aimerais saluer Sir Dario Boco, Sir Jim de la Paz, Sir Jerry Denil, évidemment mon collègue David Birnbaum, and all the Knights of Rizal. As a personal story, I'm the daughter of immigrants, and I know what it means to come and immigrate to another country. I was born here, mais mes parents ont vécu tout le processus d'immigration. Et ce soir, je me retrouve avec vous, entre amis, and it's a real privilege. Lire sur le Dr. Rizal, lire sur José Rizal, ça nous ramène à des valeurs profondes qui viennent dans mon parti, when we talk about the values of freedom, the rights of everybody. Ça, ce sont des valeurs du Parti libéral du Québec. Et ce sont des valeurs that we share, ce sont des valeurs que nous partageons avec la communauté des Philippines. Let me just say, when I look in the future, I see a lot of things coming together. people building in Quebec stronger together with every single one of you. C'est chaque personne ici qui peut contribuer au meilleur de son potentiel. Et ma fierté serait de faire qu'on soit tous dans la même direction. I have 3 children. Today, it was my little daughter was home with her friend, 2nd generation from the Philippines. And this is what we're building together. To me, this is our story. Et ce soir, j'aimerais saluer la contribution extraordinaire des Knights of Rizal, votre contribution extraordinaire, et j'aimerais vous dire que je serai une alliée. I will always be an ally to the community. It's a great honor for me to be here tonight. Thank you for welcoming us, and please enjoy this evening. Thank you very
much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Dominique Anglade, MLA for St. Henry, St. Anne, leader of the opposition in the National Assembly. The Honorable David Burnbaum, who took care of the introductions of our Honorable Dominique Anglade. Right now, a great friend of the Filipino community here in Montreal, just recently retired, actually, after so many years of service in the city and as a partner for the Filipino community in Montreal. Ladies and gentlemen, my great honor and pleasure, Sir Marvin Rotran, KCR AH.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're hungry, so I'm only going to say 4 things. The shortest speech I've ever given. Number 1, Dr. Rizal stood for racial equality, harmony and peace, and brotherhood between peoples of different creeds and ethnicities. Now that's a value not only for the Knights of Rizal and for Filipinos, it's values we all must support. That's what the Philippines is built upon. It's the foundation of the Constitution of the Philippines. It's the aspiration of the Filipino people, but it's something all of us must strive through. Remember, the Knights of Rizal are non-sectarian. They're open to anyone of any religion, creed. Those who believe, those who don't believe. It's a greater good that it sees. Number 2, congratulations to my friend Dario Boco for having been chosen as Eastern Canada Commander. It's a heavy responsibility, but it's a man who is shrewd and understands how to navigate politics. I know him, he used to be a constituent. Congratulations to James, congratulations to Felix for being assistant commanders. Jerry and Ramon, you have big responsibilities as well. What we do tonight is we put aside some of the problems of the past. The new structure gives the Knights of Rizal much more flexibility and ability to grow. That's number 2. Number 3, there's an election in the Philippines on May 9th. There will be a new government. Unfortunately, it causes me some sadness because with a new government will come a new ambassador. I want to say how much I have enjoyed working with Adolfo Robles over the last 2 years as the new ambassador of the Philippines to Canada. He was leaving far too early, but unfortunately that's how it's going to work. Number 4, I didn't quite retire. I'm no longer an elected official. I'm working for a Jewish human rights organization, and in that regard, we are working closely with the Philippine community. The ambassador has been our guest twice. He gave life to our events. People didn't know some of the connections between Jews and Filipinos. Our recent screening of Rescue in the Philippines had over 1,000 views so far, and we're still getting phone calls for people who want to invite the ambassador back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here as a sponsor, B'nai B'rith. Congratulations, Knights of Rizal. I look forward to continuing our relationship in a different way than I did before. Mabuhay to the new inducted officer.
Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen. Sir Marvin Rotran. Okay, looks like we solved the tech issues on the message from the Supreme Commander, Sir Gerardo Calderon, KTCR. Here it is. Sir Gerardo Calderon, Supreme Commander.
Ayan. To Canada Counter Advisor Sir Jaime Marasigan, KGCR. To Eastern Canada Advisors Sir Jaime or Sir James de la Paz, KGOR. Sir Bert Abiera, KGOR. To Eastern Canada Regional Commander Sir Dario Boco, KGOR. To Area Commanders Sir Jerry Lancil, KGOR for Area 1, and Sir Ramon Posadas, KGOR for Area 2. To Canada Counter Advisor Sir Jaime 18. To Eastern Canada Regional Commander Sir Dario Boco, KGOR. To Area Commanders Sir Jerry Lancil, KGOR for Area 1, and Sir Ramon Posadas, KGOR for Area 2. To Canada Counter Advisor Sir Jaime Marasigan, KGCR. To Eastern Canada Advisors Sir Jaime or Sir James de la Paz, KGOR. Sir Bert Abiera, KGOR. Sir Bong Rakuya, KCR. All chapter commanders of the KOR. To Lady Rose Daliwal, the President of the Ladies of the Knights of Rizal. Greetings on behalf of the Knights of Rizal Supreme Council. Our heartfelt gratitude and felicitations to Eastern Canada Region on the induction of area and regional officers of Eastern Canada. It is indeed a joyous occasion to all of us that after almost 2 years of limitations and restrictions brought by COVID, we can now gather and congregate to reveal memory of the national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, and to help humankind in line of Rizalian values. As your Supreme Commander, we continue to uphold camaraderie, unity, and humility as we fulfill our duties as a Knight of Rizal. A lot of great opportunities and achievements await and all the areas and chapters under your jurisdiction. One segment for a successful region is through its leadership. We share simple advice to everyone as you take on the responsibilities in making Rizalism alive and be the missionaries of Rizalism. Open communications to all our Knights and support to all our officers and members, and support to all our officers and members. One of the landmark trusts we are going to implement this Rizalian year is the development of the Central Rizal as a center for cultivation and spreading of Filipino history, culture, and identity with the Knights of Rizal in partnership with the National Commission for the Culture and the Arts and the Department of Foreign Affairs. You, as the prime movers and the implementer of this initiative, with the support of other parallel group and the National Historical Commission of the Philippines. To achieve more accomplishment as one region, we must heed to Rizal's advice to the Filipinos during his stay in Spain, when he worked with the Solidaridad, uphold unity and brotherhood, never entertain divisiveness, and help fellow Filipinos and people of other nationalities. Refrain from listening to Marites and Marisol in our native bilotan namin ay umiwas sa mga chismoso at mga chismosa, and we act as a true leader. Taking Rizal's leadership lessons, we will never be astray with our path towards success and unity. At this point, may we take all KOR leaders and ladies in the region in continuously supporting the projects and endeavors of the Supreme Council, establishing noble initiatives and the new region in helping people in need. We also thank all responsible knights and ladies who helped make this event a success. My parting words to everyone from our national hero in his letter to Mariano Ponce in June 27, 1888. With our minds and hearts, we will always work, and with our arms when the right time comes. And in my short note and advice, be strong, always be happy, and keep moving. Congratulations, and non omnis Montreal.
Calderon, KGCR Supreme Commander of the Knights of Rizal. If we may, I know you guys are into the dinner, but if I may disturb our next speaker to please come up and say a few words for us. Newly elected Councillor from the Snowdon District, please welcome Sir Councillor Sonny Morose for a few words. Councillor, Snowdon District. Sonny. All right, congratulations for your win, man, once again.
Thank you very much. Magandang gabi. I hope everyone's doing well. My name's Sonny Morose. Bonsoir à tout le monde, exactement. I wanted to take just a few minutes to thank everybody in the room. It's been 6 months now since Stephanie and I got elected in Côte-de-Neige, and I just wanted to take the opportunity to tell my truth, make sure people understand who they're looking at. I'm 32 years old, and I'm very, very proud to follow in the footsteps of Marvin Roquefort. Marvin, for 39 years, did what every good politician should do, which is respond when called, promptly arriving on time when asked to attend, speaking on behalf of the interests of their constituents, and speaking up on larger issues that impact the communities that he represents. Those are my highest aspirations. Those are somebody's footsteps that I want to follow to make sure that we continue to present a good image of what a politician looks like. To make sure that people know that it's not to do anything but serve is the reason why to get involved in politics. And that we are privileged, just like the Philippines, to have a democracy that works, that represents people and delivers to people a functioning society that allows the young to grow up and feed the next generation. I want to thank the now, I think there's 7 or 8 chapters of the Knights of Rizal in the Regional Command of Montreal. The young group on the left. But they're also forgotten because there's 3 other chapters that got inaugurated at the same time. I'm not going to spend my time pronouncing them, but the Madagarat and Magtagagon, that's as good as it gets. But you also have the Mackenzie chapter, which has now been there for over 5 years, 6 years now. You have the NDG chapter, you have the newly minted Côte-de-Neige chapter, only July 1st of last year. It's a testament to what the next generation is leaving behind. And I just want to thank Ambassador Robles for showing what it means to serve in your old age. It can't be easy, but you're showing the model that others will follow. I also want to thank outgoing M&A representative David Birnbaum. David, I want to thank you for all the time you spent responding to people's concerns, taking the time to listen to them, making sure that their interests will be brought to the National Assembly because nobody else would. It's an important role, and for those who don't know, there will be someone else from the Liberal Party representing Darcy McGee in the after the next election, someone who all of you will get to know at the next event after that election. But it's important that we go out and vote on October 4th. There's an election provincially, and when you look around the table and across the room, you'll see people with the same values that you have. people who are represented by the Federal Liberal Party and Provincial Liberal Party, and by a group of different people at the municipal level. We care about you guys. That's why we show up. That's why we want to learn about the culture and what it meant to be Jose Rizal and to continue his legacy. Thank you so much for hosting tonight, the Knights of Rizal. Thank you. Continue on. No Mios Moria. Thank you.
Once again, big hand for Sir Sonny Morose, Snowdon District Councillor. And now, our next newly elected councillor, the very first Filipino, in this case Filipina, elected into the Montreal City Council. Please welcome from the Darlington District, Councillor Stephanie Valenzuela. From Darlington District, welcome.
Maraming salamat po. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. I'm here in front of you with so much pride. You know, it's an honor for me to be addressing you tonight. I used to attend events just like this almost every weekend with my dad. He's here with me tonight as well. And to be here addressing you, not just as a member of our community, but as your elected official, it is a great honor. And you know, as Sunny had mentioned, it's just been 6 months that we've been elected, but I can't emphasize enough how we would not have been here elected if it weren't for your help, your support, the support of our community, the solidarity that you had shown throughout our campaign and throughout everything. I'm just so grateful, and I just want to say thank you again. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. I want you all to know that everything that I do, literally everything that I do, I bring the Philippine pride with me. I enter a room, I talk about, you know, the interests and the values of the Filipino community, and that's what I carry along with me, with whatever issue is at hand, whatever problem that we currently have, whether it's at the borough level, the city level, or in the entire province. So I just want to say thank you again, and I want to say that, you know, the Knights of Rizal is a pillar in our community. They've been working extremely hard for generations, for years, to, you know, show the values of what it is to be Filipino. And if there's one organization, we have many organizations, as you all know, in the Filipino community, but if there is one organization that truly shows the pride of what it is to be Filipino and the values that we currently, you know, show, the Knights of Rizal is one of those organizations that does a great job. So I want to say thank you to all the Knights of Rizal, from, you know, the young generation to the older generation, for all the amazing work that you guys do. And I hope you all know that you can always count on me and Sunny for whatever it is you need. We're always here, and we're just one call away. So maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Thank you so much.
All right, we're very proud of you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Councillor Stephanie Valenzuela from the Darlington District. And now he was the past Canada Region Commander. For a short message, please welcome Sir Jose Damasco, KGOR lifetime member, past Canada Region Commander. Sir Jose Damasco. There he is. Mustafa.
Good evening to our special guest, Ambassador, and of course our distinguished guests from Quebec, our councillors and MPs. On behalf of the Canada Central Region, headed by Sir Dr. Romy Sinao, Sir Jimmy Marasigan, our ELCOR President Rose Taliban, we would like to extend our congratulations to the Knights of Rizal Eastern Region for the induction of their Canada Eastern new council officers. Canada Eastern Region is a realization of a long dream aspiration of their own to run the mandate of the teaching and life of Dr. Rizal, as one united with the rest of the regions of Knights of Rizal International Organization. As fraternal members of the Knights of Rizal, we join you in brotherhood salute to the new Eastern Region Induction of Council Officers, headed by Sir Dario Boco, to the membership of the chapter, our best wishes for a productive, vibrant years to come, as mandated by our oath of allegiance to the Order of the Knights of Rizal. Mabuhay kayo, non omnis moriam.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Sir Jose Damasco, KGOR Past Canada Region Commander. Once again up front, here we forgot to surprise you with something. Here you go, Sir Dario.
Okay, so let's come up front here.
Knights of Rizal, Eastern Canada Region, Certificate of Appreciation to Sir Jose Damasco, KGOR Lifetime Member, with sincere thanks for your tireless efforts and vulnerable role in recommending the establishment of the Eastern Canada Region of the Order of the Knights of Rizal, given this 30th day of April 2022 in the City of Montreal, Quebec. Signed, Sir Dario L. Boco, KGOR Region Commander, Eastern Canada Region, Sir Felix de Luna, KGOR Deputy Region Commander, Eastern Canada Region, and Sir Reynaldo, Balansi, KGOR LM Lifetime Member, Region Pursuivant. Sir Joe, thank you so much. That's for you. Congratulations again, Sir Joe. Okay, believe it or not, we've come to the closing of part one of our evening's festivities. And to have some closing remarks for our part one, please welcome Sir Felix de Luna, KGOR Lifetime Member, Deputy Region Commander. Sir Felix, right here.
Hello. Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. Good evening. Bonsoir à tous. Alam kong dapat kanina i-exam kong pananalita pero ngayon kasi hindi pa tayo kumakain. Pero siguro ngayon ay medyo haba-habaan ko na dahil mga busog na kayo. First of all, I would like to thank all the wonderful speakers who spoke and gave their words of wisdom, insightfulness, and encouragement that would inspire each and every one gathered here today to move forward and have a fresh outlook in life. I would also like to honor His Excellency Ambassador Rodolfo Robles and his wife, Madam Nora. Sir Lapu-Lapu kanya KGCR, our inducting officer and advisor. Maraming salamat, sir. Region Commander of Central and Western Region, Sir Romy Sinahon, KGOR and Sir Balansi KGOR, Deputy Region Commander. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagdalo, sir. Our thanks to the members of the Toronto, Canada Region, Central and Western delegations. We are grateful of your presence in joining at our Eastern Canada Region Induction Board. Sir Councillor Sanimolos, thank you for coming. Councillor Stephanie Valenzuela, thank you for coming. And our thanks to the event committee and their chairman for organizing this event and keeping things in order. This event can't be where it is without the hard work of all of you. Thank you. I would like to recognize the presence of Rose Navadaliwan, Grand President of Ladies of the Knights of Rizal International, members of LKOR Toronto Chapter, Lady Bing Manasigan, LKOR President, Lady Amy Amante, and the rest of officers. And a special mention to Sir Jimmy Manasigan, KCR, the National Advisor, and his Associate Advisor, Sir Dean Garcia, KGOR. Sir Dean, nasaan kayo? Okay. And I would like to recognize the hard work of our leaders within our organization, namely Eastern Canada Regional Council. Ay dyan po yan ang ating Regional Council, alis yan po, kasama po tayo dyan. Ito po, pwede po tumayo, ito lang po ang pagkakataon na tayo sama-sama. Pwede po tumayo ang tatawagin kong pangalan. Ang Area 1 po, Sir Jerry Dancel, KGOR, Area Commander. Sir Jerry. Sir Ramon Pusalas, KGOR, Area Commander 2. Pakitayo po. Sir Dante Tabango, Deputy Area Commander, Area 1. Pakitayo lang. Sir Julio Sabad, Deputy Area Commander, Area 2. Ito po ang ating chapter commanders. Pakitayo lang po dahil ito lang po ang pagkakataon na tayo sama-sama. Sir Hector Acuya, KCR, lifetime member, Montreal Chapter Commander, and his Deputy Jolan Bueno. Sir Oli Villanueva, Mackenzie Chapter, and his Deputy, Sir Ben Balaos, KCR, lifetime member. Sir Hajal Gato, West Island Chapter, and his Deputy, Ernesto Galcon. Sir Brian Peruna, KCR, Monica Chapter, and his Deputy, Laminas. Maraming salamat. Sir Esteban Moren, NDG Chapter, and his Deputy, Sir Francisco Bernabe, KCR LM. Sir James Messi, KCR, Magtanggol Chapter, Chapter Commander. Sir James nandun. And Sir Emmanuel Sia, his Deputy. Maraming salamat. Sir Adolfo Boy Nicolas, Coordinate Chapter Commander, and his Deputy Sir Kelly Owen Florendo. Maraming salamat. And Sir Angelito Pusaga sa Mandaragat Chapter Commander, and his Deputy Reynaldo Madayan. Okay. Maraming salamat sa inyo at nabanggit natin kasi ito na ang pagkakataon tayo magkaisa-isa. In the Gatineau chapter, Sir Dario. That's Morphy, his deputy. Pero wala dito, no? Ha? Sir Rodel, nandito. Okay. Sir Rodel. Okay, Gatineau chapter. To add, I would like to thank our Eastern Canada Region Commander Sir Dario Boco, KGOR, for his untiring work, support, and guidance and contribution to our organization, as well as to our respective region council members in the support of Lady Claire. Palakan po natin ang pag-iisa. Finally, it goes without saying, I would like to give my thanks to my fellow Knights of Rizal and ladies of the Knights of Rizal, and the support of my wife, Lady Marlene Diluna. Special mention to Lady Luz Domingo, siya po ang tumutulong sa ating chapter. At sa lahat po ng LKOR ng 9 chapters. Hindi ko na po babanggitin ang mga pangalan kasi marami sila. And to the kababaiyang Rizalista, thank you for gracing our event. Siya po ang presidente ng kababaiyang Rizalista. Lady SP Manao. Lady SP, nasaan ka? Pwede pakitayo? Okay, yan po si Lady SP. And to all our guests, thank you very much for your support, dedication, and commitment for the common goal. This event would not have been success. Thank you all. Mabuhay ang Eastern Canada Region and Central and Western Region. Mabuhay! Mabuhay po ang dalawang region natin sa Canada. Maraming salamat po at yan lang po. Kain na po. Dito po natin ang ating pagkain. Kainan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more hand for Sir Felix de Luna, KGOR Lifetime Member, Deputy Region Commander. Please continue to enjoy your dinner.
Ayan po yung ating picture taking. Pero kung ako yung kasama nyo, picture taking, pwede lang po. Anyway, guys. Ano bang now, yes. Take a pics. Ang susunod po dyan ay napaka-sarap sayawin. Kasi from Toronto request. Ito na. Oh my goodness. Sandali. Yes. May commercial. May bayad $2 ang commercial. Ang inyong request. Oh my goodness. Ulitin natin ko yan. Huwag kayo makalala. Kasi yung mga taga-Toronto, galante yan eh. Pag na-play ko na,
Thank you.